Alright guys, welcome back. So this is a bit of an experiment. So this is a 55% level 10 link showcase for DokkanFest Raditz. Now we know the memes, we know the Raditz is bad, Raditz sucks. Yeah, we know. Here I want to see really what Raditz can do against Omega Chevron. Now the problem is we have double Raditz on the second turn. That's a problem. So this run can be very short if double Raditz is a problem, guys. And if you guys don't see me scared for UI Goku just because he dodges, it's not a problem. UI Goku is great. So here we have the Goku and Gohan, they stunned it, perfect, we are saved, completely saved. Now, when we get to the rotation of Raditz, we're going to see the defense, and here we talk about Raditz. So, here we have physical Raditz, 118k defense. So, Raditz, why he's bad? The problem is not really a stupid mechanic or really like bullshit conditions for something a la Gohan, for example. It's just that what he does is not enough, and what he does that can be solid is limited for no reason. So he gets 150% attack and defense at the start of turn, which is standard, that's not the problem. 50% attack and defense on super, that will be normal, but Raditz have a condition. If facing only one enemy, that's the problem. Raditz doesn't get the 50% attack and defense on super when facing 2 or more enemies. And then if you're facing only one enemy and the enemy HP is 50% or less, Raditz gets an additional 100% attack and 50% chance to crit. Now when Raditz gets that, he hits, I would say, really hard. He hits like the FA of this time, 2022. Then I think that this is bullshit, it's worthless. He performs a critical hit in the turn in which he gets attacked, but he's not a slot 1 unit with 118k defense. And then he gets, I don't know why, 150% defense when facing 2 or more enemies, which is not enough. And then 2 ki for the rest of battle after delivering a final blow. So I don't really need to talk about the final blow mechanic, especially for 2 ki, when one of the good things about Raditz is his link set. He has Brutal Beatdown, Saiyan Warrior Race, Coward, which Coward is not very good, but we have it. And Saiyan Lineage, Prepare for Battle, Nightmare and Fierce Battle. His link set is solid. He has Saiyan Lineage, Prepare for Battle, Nightmare, Brutal Beatdown and Fierce Battle. He's okay, he's not bad by link set. So here's the problem with Raditz. Now he's going to hit like a feather, like nothing. So he having no 50% chance to crit, 2.6, that's raw. That's 2.6 and that's it. He's not doing more than that. Because his additional, he doesn't have additional. His crit is locked behind enemy below 50% HP. So basically, if next turn we do a lot of damage to Omega, so maybe now we get him below 50% HP. Next turn, Raditz can have a 50% chance to crit. But if we don't do that, Raditz is just raw. It's just 2.6. That's it. His super attack effect, that's another problem for Raditz. He gets 50% attack and defense, which is solid for 1 turn. Supreme damage. And supreme damage because it's an AoE. So he has supreme damage, and the last unit which did have supreme damage on his super attack, the last premium DokkanFestival QR, was physical DBZ Broly. So he was also an AoE, so I think that's the issue. They don't want AoE characters to have like immense on the super attack, and I really don't get it why. I don't see the problem of getting him being like immense. It's not like it's going to be the best unit in the game with immense, so I don't know. So again, 118k. Now we should be fine this rotation. We should not be dead. We're going to try him in slot 1. So let's see what he can do. It's type advantage. He gets 36k. That's not bad. 36k, it's not bad. Now, something that I don't know. If he gets guaranteed crit even against one enemy. If he crits, yes. No, okay. So the guaranteed crit and 150% defense is only against 2 enemies. Both of them. I really didn't make the case for if he was like he gets hit, he gets the crit even against one enemy. I really didn't know that, so now I'm a bit sure. Here we can be dead. No, okay, we are fine. We have the second Raditz. Omega is going to be... It's being very... I don't know, not annoying, which is weird. Normally Omega is like locking and sealing and doing everything every single turn, but this one he's just, yeah, okay, I'm fine, I'm good. So the problem here, we have the first phase, which is this int shadow dragons and sin Sharon. They are int, so Raditz can be fine. But then we have the second phase, which is STR sin. Now STR sin hits for like 918k on his super attack, so his STR sin literally touches Raditz, we are dead. I have to go Stasher. This is not a no item run. Here we can see 4.1. That's because Sin is below 50% HP, so this Raditz can crit. We didn't see it, but this Raditz can crit. And now our Raditz can crit too. So here when Raditz damage can be solid, because we jump from a 2.6 without critting to a 4 million with crits, which is very good considering the jump that he makes. So here we are seated, so there's no point to put him in slot 1 and letting him like attack. We can try to stack with Namek Goku, which he didn't guard, so that's okay. Remember, Namek Goku is very good and he lowers attack on his super attack, so he lowers attack here. And now we should be fine. He stacked, he lowered attack. Apparently this Shadow's army forgot to super attack, I don't really know why. So the problem is, here we probably are going to kill STR Sin, the Int Shadow Dragon. But next turn we have STR Sin. Now STR Sin is very good. We didn't see it, but there is a enormous jump between the last rotation and this one in terms of the enemy power. Here this guy is like, I will not say one of the hardest hitting enemies in the game, but he hits really hard. He attacks a lot of times, so he can be dangerous. We are going to use UI Goku's active skill, just because it's the only phase when he can really do solid damage. And now we are just to pray. I can't use the item because I need it for next turn. I need it for next turn because I have to use it now. We have double Raditz next turn, so I have to use it, and probably even the next turn I have to use the double Whisk, just because we have double Raditz in the next rotation. So I don't really know why they messed it up so much with Raditz. It's unnatural. It's not like he's solid but he can age. It's just bad. He's bad. He's horrible. For the fact that he's Raditz. If he was like Namek Goku, okay, let's say Int Namek Goku did have this problem and he was so bad without reason. He was so bad. That would be, of course, it will be bad. But then we are going to get another Super Saiyan Goku. It's not the only one. That's the problem. It's not the only Super Saiyan Goku. Here, I don't think we're going to get another Raditz. I really don't think. I don't think that's the case. So that's it. This is Raditz. This is probably the last Raditz we're going to get, and he's very pathetic. And I'm sorry about it, because I honestly like Raditz, not the character. I like the character himself in the show, Raditz. I like him. It's not my favorite, but I personally like him. So here we can live with only one wish. So here we can do Raditz's active skill, which is, it's stupid to say, but it's a guaranteed stun. We are not going to stun this enemy, so I don't really understand why they did give him guaranteed stun. It's stupid, as always.
その程度か。今度は俺の番かな。では技の見本を見せてやろう。くしゃまれ！
Wow, Raditz did a lot of damage to STRC. Wow. So anyway, removing so here we have Raditz. He have 170k defense. So why his defense is, let's say, so high? When a unit, it's not only Raditz, every unit that gets defense on super, so like here we have the STR Dokkan, they get 59% defense on super. Even attack, but we are talking about defense here. When they get defense on their super attack and they have an active skill that is an attack, like the LR Super Saiyan Force, like the LR Gods, like Carnival Goku for example. If you have an attack like that and you do an active skill and hit the enemy unhit, like Kamehameha or whatever, you get the defense from your defense thought percent when performing a super attack. You get it. So here we can see his defense is a bit higher. That doesn't mean he's going to get another 50% defense. It's just that we can visually see the 50% defense that he gets when he performs a super attack. Now we can see it even if he didn't super attack, because the active skill is considered like a super attack. And after that, it's considered even the LRs when they have, I don't know, super effective against all targets at 24 key, or they have guaranteed crit at 24 key. When an LR have an effect with every type of key, if you get an active skill, so LR Zamasu, every effect is active, so you get everything. And this can be useful sometimes. We are probably dead. Raditz is not going to tank this. We are dead even with a wish. We are probably dead. Unless Raditz like double supers, we are again probably dead. Okay, he dodged it. My Raditz have 7 dodge. So remember, 7 dodge saved us in this situation. 7. Remember. We can exchange with the Goku and Gohan and we should be okay. We should be fine against normals. We can counter the super attack, so we should be really okay. I want Gohan to get hit, so I'm not going to use the Carnival Goku active skill. But I want this guy to die this rotation, so I'm going to use the Dokkan attack. I'm going to give 24 key. We are probably going to revive, but the important thing for me now is just being able to build up Gohan. So he did get it 3 times. 4, 5, 6. We are fine. Now Gohan have his guard for all the rest of the fight. While Goku can do the Dokkan attack, which should hit decently hard. And even if we die, we are just going to revive, so it's not really a problem. We should be able to kill him next turn. I would have liked the STR Gohan to get an attack, but mine is 90%. So I was scared he like double supers, double crits, steals Omega before getting hit, and then I have to risk next turn. I just wanted to get him the guard now. So UI didn't do as much damage as I was thinking he was going to do. So we are probably in trouble now. Now Sin is below 50% HP now, so Raditz have the 50% chance to crit. Now we are going to revive. My problem is now we can't do enough damage, so I need to use the other Whis. Because I think now I have Int Vegito, which is not someone I can put in slot 1. So now this can be a problem. I just want to see now if I can do like some shenanigans and try to put Raditz when he doesn't get his once, maybe. Just because I think without Whis, Raditz will be at like, I don't know, like 200k per normal. We have to do it. We have to put Namek Goku in slot 1, we have to put Raditz in slot 2 and hope that he doesn't get Super Edge. And I have to hope Int Vegito kills him. Int Vegito, mine is Rainbow, he's Blink level 10, so maybe he's going to do enough damage. Maybe. And I hope Raditz is not going to die here, because, okay, the super attack is on Namek Goku, he's guarding, this should be double digit. Wow, okay. I don't think Raditz is going to take 439k. We can see his attack. This is the maximum attack stat that my Raditz can do without support. We don't have support on this team, just because I don't have the STR Nappa. Ouch. I don't have the STR Nappa, and my Xeno Goku is only 55%. I was a bit scared against this STR scene, so I was like, maybe it's not a good idea to run in here. So here we have the friend Raditz. This can be really bad. We can be in trouble. Just because I don't think we're going to kill him this fast. This helped us an awful lot. So now I just have to hope that he doesn't dodge it, and maybe we can kill him now. But this is very close. This shouldn't be this close against Sin. Sin is not really hard anymore. In my opinion, Sin is not like one of the 5 hardest boss in the game anymore. Sin is, it can be hard, but it's not like, oh my god, STR Sin, it's that we are dead. In my opinion, it's not this hard. So we can use the active skill. This is a Raditz showcase, but I think if I want to win here, I have to use Carnival Goku's active skill, and I have to put him in slot 1. Just because Omega doesn't have like that much health. So I think we can do enough damage to kill him by next turn, if we get lucky. But this is close. This is very close. So let's use Carnival Goku's active skill, and let's see if we can do enough damage. Okay, that sucks. When I was saying like doing enough damage, I mean the Carnival Goku gets 50% chance to crit after you use the revival. So he did have a 50% chance to crit. Unfortunately, he missed it. So that's a bit of a shame. Now I'm really scared that Raditz is going to die even against this normal. So I'm going to use a Whis. I'm sorry, I want to use a Whis just because I don't think we can live in any possible situation. So the first attack is break. Of course it wasn't a super attack. We know where Omega is going to super attack, so that's not really the problem. Now Carnival Goku is super effective against all types. His attack is not really impressive, but remember this is at 170% lead for him. So there's not really much to talk about Raditz at the moment. His leader skill, if you guys don't know, is Saiyan Saga and Pure Saiyans. That's probably the best part about him. Pure Saiyans is of course one awesome team, so he can really he can be solid even only based on of his like leader skill, just because Pure Saiyan is that good. So you basically can run a Pure Saiyan team with like the LR God, LR Super Saiyan Force. You can run again Carnival Goku. You can run a lot of units, and you can have basically one of the best teams in the game. The only problem is the leader. So that's a bit of a shame, honestly. In this rotation, I mean, he's probably going to die just because of the fact that the STR Gohan is not going to die against him no matter what. We have a Whis, we have a 70% chance to counter, and Int Vegeta at the moment have a Whis active, so Int Vegeta is going to absolutely destroy this guy. He's going to absolutely annihilate this guy if he gets some crit. Mine is built full crit, by the way. Full crit. So, I think Raditz is of course bad. It's not bad as people think he is. He's not unusable. We win here. So it's not like unusable. The problem is comparing him to Ginyu. Compare him to Gamma 1, Gamma 2, Physical Kid Goku. He's just not nearly as close. Even compare him to the Tech Android or Physical Super Saiyan 3 Goku, which defensively he's close. Super Saiyan 3 Goku. But offensively Goku of course is much better, and so that's basically the problem. We have a unit from 2022, an underrepresented unit because it's Raditz, that it's not good enough, and even for his meta, even the day he released it, he wasn't good enough. So that's the problem. This counter can do insane damage. This is going to be like a nuke, because Gohan double super red and double greatly raises attack. He get it before attacking. This is going to hit like a nuke to Omega. This was without a crit. That was really good damage. So here we can see this Raditz tanking. I think it's probably going to be a bit better than mine just because it's 69%, but his links are very low. So there's that. We should be able to live even with like the Carnival Goku first. We are probably going to kill him here, and I don't have much to say. This is the first time I use the Raditz team in Red Zone. It's probably the last one just because he's really unimpressive. I don't like running a team when the leader is unimpressive. I get it, like I have one unit I can change, but I can't change the leader of the team. It's him. So Pure Saiyan desperately needs another lead because Raditz is not good enough. This is type advantage. 50k type advantage. And remember, Raditz is extreme class. So Raditz needs less defense to tanks than like this STR Namek Goku. Raditz needs less defense because he's extreme class. So yeah, it's bad. So I was saying we win, and we probably can, but we need AGL UI to be God. If he gets hit once, we are probably dead. So we need UI to be God and to kill him this turn. We don't have items, we don't have nothing. This is just UI Goku but himself. Remember, my UI Goku have 17 additional 18 dodge. I think it's fine. We are probably going to win. Just because, remember, he can't get hit here. Okay, we have the countdown. Okay. We win. Yeah. So that's why you run UI Goku, and that's why he's better than AGL full power Frieza. So I liked this run. This was fun. The problem of course was, again, Raditz is, yeah, Raditz. I don't know what to say. I wish he was better. I summoned for him just because, merely for memes, just because, again, he's a meme, and I did have some stone to spend, so I was like, whatever, we can spend it. And that's pretty much it. So let me know what you guys think about Raditz. And again, he's unimpressive. I like the artwork, I like the unit, I like the OST. It's okay. Just, of course, the unit is what it is. So let me know what you guys think, and I see you guys tomorrow. Bye.